Viva la libertad, carajo! Long live freedom, damn it! Back here with Rimworld, my libertarian, anarcho-capitalist game starting. Javier MILEI, congressman here in Argentina, has a good shot of becoming the very first anarcho-capitalist president of Argentina. This is my fifth game of this, the chronological now. This is the fifth part number 5. Milei landed here by himself, no guns, no weapons, no clothes, no food, no nothing. This is the most difficult scenario, and I'm being attacked by a communist squirrel. Oh, and it's dead. Viva la libertad, carajo! It's dead. The communist squirrel is dead. Milei is meditating. Look at the size of my libertarian colony. It's getting bigger. As you can see here, I'm building a place to butcher creatures, and I can do that forever because, you know, I have no food. I just have berries. And now I have a little bit of meat with that dead communist squirrel. Excellent game made by Tynan Sylvester. Actually, it's a Canadian game. Was banned in Australia. I have no idea why, but in any case, how would you ban a video game? Come on, really? It can get really violent though. I had a colony that was, I lost a colony because I had no food, and they start to eat each other. They became cannibals. It was a disaster, my colony. Actually, they accused Bolsonaro in Brazil of being a cannibal here. That's politics for you. I just have fun with politics. I do not take politics seriously at all. It's just for fun. I love watching debates, and I remember Donald Trump's debates and the way he massacred his opponents. And Javier Milei is really good at that as well, because he can get really aggressive. You know, he says we actually don't need any politicians, and that's pretty much music to my ears and to everybody's ears. You know, why should we support politicians? It's beyond me, you know. Monarchs, for 40 years, that's what they are. They don't have to respond to the law or anything else, so it's crazy. But in any case, Milei is starting to build the rest of my colony. You must, when you start a game like this, you know, naked brutality, that's the most difficult setting. You must choose a character that is good with plants and construction at the very least, because otherwise things will be really complicated. And that has plenty of food in the scenario. I started once with a game in winter, in the very cold scenario with just ice, and I failed. But I do recommend you to check it out on Steam. It has a 98% positive review among 2,000 users, so take a look and enjoy yourself. The only thing is that you must have tons of free time. And I had to start over because some people were complaining about the Bandicam watermark, so I had to restart the game with Javier Milei again. I've lost a game with Javier Milei, so, but here it is. Here is our libertarian, anarcho-capitalist congressman that might become the next president of Argentina, because the current one is a joke. Cristina Kirchner put him there just as, you know, I do not even know what she was thinking. The man is a disaster. No idea he will be re-elected. No way, I mean, no way that man could ever be re-elected. He's a disaster. and Javier MILEI has a good shot, among others. You know, Cristina herself is a good name. I think she always has a good shot. She has the votes, so that's what matters in elections. Macri has votes, and MILEI is growing really fast on the polls, so he might have a shot at the presidency. They say Javier MILEI wears a wig. That's why, and that's exactly why I chose this character, because it seems he wears a wig. So, and I'm gonna have to shave Javier MILEI. I never seen MILEI with a beard, so I'm gonna have to shave the guy. I'm rebuilding my traps. Remember that you should avoid fighting when you start in the game, because you have nobody to take care of you if things go wrong. So you must build tons of traps if you can. Besides the fact that he has no clothes and no weapons to protect himself. So this is a libertarian game, in my opinion. You have no state, no government here taxing you, no taxes, no oppression from the state whatsoever. The free market is really free. You can buy anything you want, from drugs, weapons, people, slaves, anything you want, including even human meat. Yes, you can be a cannibal here in Rimworld. The ideological trees that you can choose, that you can customize, is actually really fun and entertaining. If you have tons of free time, you can do that as well. My colony is getting bigger and I must protect it. I'm building a stove so I can cook. Actually, you can save resources when you cook. He's building the roof right now of my kitchen. You should provide your characters with a table and a chair as soon as you can, because they get in a bad mood. And actually, if your character gets in a bad mood, he can have a nervous breakdown, and you lose control over your characters, and they walk right into a fight, and they get shot and killed. So, and if a character dies in Rimworld, he is dead. My daughter was playing one scenario in which one of her favorite characters got shot in the head and dropped dead. She was looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with your game? I told her to try to play it, and she was really enjoying it. She was having a blast. But her favorite character died, and she didn't want to play it anymore. I will try to tell her to give it another shot one of these days. I love it. It helps me sleep. It relaxes me. The music, the pace. Tannen Sylvester is a genius. This guy is really good making games. So I have a game that I upload late at night that I'm trying, the biotech upgrade. They have vampires and all of that, and I grew up watching vampires movies, so I love a good horror flick. I need some steel. That's exactly what I'm doing here. You should give it a shot. And well, it's 9 minutes already. It's time for me to recommend some channels. I like to recommend channels that I follow on YouTube, and this one is Sam Cedar and the Majority Report. Why? Because that man loves to debate libertarians. He has tons of content debating libertarians. Always funny, always fun, and you can actually learn a lot about libertarianism, about anarcho-capitalism. If you are interested, I do recommend you to take a look at Sam Cedar and the Majority Report. Of course, he's a leftist, but in any case, the channel is really good, and the debates are funny, fun, and you learn a lot. And I'm going to leave you with an audio of Sam Cedar and the Majority Report, asking for likes and subscribes, because I really hate to do that. I think I've passed the age. I'm younger than Elon Musk. Oh, and Elon Musk, will be back to this game. I guarantee you. See you at the next video. This is it for today.
Folks, there's more of what you've just saw where that came from. That's if you hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you. Really, thank you.